away.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you. My necessity makes me now to ask you for my purse.
Come, sir, away.
What money, sir?
Will you deny me now? Do not tempt my misery, unless you make me so unsound a man as to unbraid to you those kindnesses that I've done for you.
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any feature.
I pray you, sir, go.
This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death. But oh, Ido proves this God. Thou hast Sebastian done good features shame.
The man grows mad. Away with him.
Lead me on.
Come hither, knight. Come hither, Fabian. We'll whisper o'er a couplet or two of most sage saws.
He named Sebastian. My brother I know, for him I imitate. Oh, if it prove tempests are kind and saltwater waves are fresh in love.
A very dishonest poultry boy. His dishonesty appears in leaving his friend here in necessity, and for hid cowardship, ask Fabian.
A coward, a most devout coward. Religious in it.
I'll after him again and beat him.
Do. Cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
And I do not.
Come, let's see the event.
I dare lay any money. 'Twill be nothing yet.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go too, thou art a foolish fellow, let me be clear of thee.
No, I am not sent to you by my lady, nor is your name not Cesario, nor is this not my nose either.
Vent thy folly somewhere else, thou knowest not of me.
Vent my folly. He hears the word of some great fellow, and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly. Tell me, what shall I vent to my lady? Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee thee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for it. If you tarry longer, I shall give worse payment.
Thou hast an open hand.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you.
Why, there's for thee! And there! And there! Are all the people mad?
Hold, sir! This I will tell my lady straight. I wouldn't be in some of your coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir, hold!
Nay, let him alone. I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in Illyria. Though I struck him first, yet it's no matter for that.
Let go thy hand!
I will not let thee go, my well-fleshed soldier. Put up your hand. You're well-fleshed. Come on!
I will be free from thee! If thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword.
What? What? Oh, I must have an ounce or two of this malput blood from you.
Hold, Toby! On my life I charge thee, hold!
Madam?
Will it be ever thus ungracious wretch fit for the mountains and barbarous caves? Fear not, dear Cesario. Rudesby, be gone! I prithee, gentle friend, come with me back to my house and hear thou how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou mayest smile at this. Thou must not choose but go.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or am I mad, or else this is a dream? Let fancy steal my sense and lead sleep. If thus be the dream, let me sleep.
I prithee, would thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh, say so and so be.
Nay, I prithee, put on this gown and this cape. Make him believe thou art Sir Topaz the curate. I'll call Sir Toby the whilst.
I'll disassemble myself in it. And I were the first that ever disassembled in such a gown. The competitors enter.
Jove bless thee, Master Parson. Buenos dias, Sir Toby. To him, Sir Topaz.
What ho? Peace in this prison?
The knave counterfeits well.
Who calls there? Sir Topaz, the curate. Come to see Malvolio, the lunatic.
Do not think I am mad, Sir Topaz. I am no more mad than you are. They have laid me here in this hideous darkness.
Sayest thou this house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topaz.
Why, it hath bay windows as transparent as barricadoes, and yet complainest thou of obstruction?
I am not mad, Sir Topaz. Make trial of it in any question.
What is the opinion of Pythagoras concerning wildfowl?
That the soul of our grandam might happily inhabit a bird?
And what thinkest thou
I
of his
think
opinion?
nobly of the soul, but in no way approve his opinion.
Remain thou still in darkness. Thou shalt hold the opinion of Pythagoras, ere I will allow of thy wits, lest thou fear to kill a woodcock. Good day.
Sir Topaz! Sir Topaz!
To him in thine own voice. I would we were well rid of his knavery. If he may be delivered, I would he were. I'm afraid I'm so far in offense with my niece, I cannot pursue this sport any safety to the upshot. God.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does.
Fool?
My lady is unkind, Purdy. Who calls?
Good fool, help me to a candle and ink, pen and paper.
Why, Master Malvolio, alas, sir, how fell you besides your 5 wits?
There was never a man so notoriously abused, fool. I'm as well in my wits as you are.
Maintain no words with him, good fellow.
Sir Topaz? Good fool, some light, ink and paper, and help me convey what I will set down to my lady.
I shall help you to it.
I prithee, be gone.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir. I will be with you again in a trice. Like the old vice, no need to sustain. With the dagger of lath in his rage and his wrath, cries aha to the devil, like a mad lad. Pare thy nails, dad. Adieu, good man, devil.
This is the air, and that is the sun. And this ring she gave me, I do feel it and see it. And yet, 'tis wonder that enwraps me, thus 'tis not madness. Where's Antonio, then? I could not find him at the Elephant. His counsel might do me some golden service, for I am ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with any other reason except that I am mad. Or else the lady's mad. There is something that is deceivable in it. Oh, but here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. If thou meanest well, come with me and this holy man into the chantry by. There, underneath the consecrated roof, plight to me the full assurance of your faith. What do you say?
I'll follow this man and go with you, and having sworn truth, ever will be true.
And may the heavens so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Let me see his letter.
Fabian, grant me another request.
Anything.
Do not desire to see this letter.
This is to give a dog, and in recompense, desire my dog again.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir, we are some of her trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good fellow?
Truly, sir, the better for my enemies and the worse for my friends.
If you will let your lady know that I am here to speak with her and bring her along with you, it may awake to my bounty.
Aye, I shall do it, sir, and lullaby to your bounty until I return.
Sir, here comes the man that did rescue me.
That face of his I do remember well. A bobbling vessel was he captain of. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonio that did the tiger board when your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets, full of shame and state, in this private brabble did we apprehend him.
He did me kindness, sir, drew on my side, but in conclusion put strange speech on me.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies?
Orsino, noble sir, Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, although I confess I'm base in the ground enough, Orsino's enemy. That most ungrateful boy from the rude sea I did redeem, and there to myself into this town, drew to defend him. His false cunning taught him to face me out of his acquaintance, and grew a 20 years removed thing when one would wink.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord.
Oh, here comes the countess. Now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon me, but more of that anon. Take him aside.
Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam?
Gracious Olivia.
What say you, Cesario?
My lord will speak. My duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome as howling after music.
Still so cruel?
Still so constant, lord.
What to perverseness, you uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul, the faithfulest offerings hath breathed out that e'er devotion tendered. But hear me this, since I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, but this, your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him I will tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mischief. I will sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jocking apt and willingly, to do thee rest 1,000 deaths would die.
Where goes Cesario?
After him I love. More than I love these eyes, more than life, more than all the more that I shall e'er love a wife.
I am detested. How I am beguiled.
Who does beguile you? Who does you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Has it been so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay.
Husband.
I, husband. Can that he deny?
Husband, sirrah.
No, my lord, not I.
Fear not, Cesario. Take thy fortunes up. I charge thee, Father, to reveal what thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
A contract of eternal bond of love, sealed in my function by my testimony. Oh, thou dissembling cub! What wilt thou be when time hath sowed a grizzle on thy case? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest!
For the love of God, a surgeon! Send one presently to Sir Toby.
What's the matter?
He has broken my head across and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
Cesario.
My gentleman, Cesario.
Here he is! You broke my head for nothing!
I never hurt you! You drew your sword upon me without cause.
Here comes Sir Toby halting.
Oh, how now, gentlemen? How is't with you?
That's all one. He's hurt me, and there's the end on it.
Get him to bed and let his hurt be looked to.
I'm sorry, madam. I have hurt your kinsman. You throw a strange regard upon me. Therefore I perceive it hath offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows that we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, and 2 persons.
Oh, Antonio, my dear Antonio.
How have you made division of yourself? An apple cleft in two is no more twin than these 2 creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Most wonderful.
Do I stand there? I never had a brother, I had a sister, whom the blind waves have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman, what name, what parentage?
Sebastian was my father. Such a Sebastian was my brother too, till he went suited to his watery tomb.
Were you a woman as the rest goes even, I should let my tears fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
If nothing else makes us happy both in this my usurped masculine attire, I am Viola.
So it comes, my lady, you have been mistook. You would have been contracted to a maid.
I will have share in this most happy wreck. Cesario, thou hast said to me 1,000 times thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all these things will I overswear.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that hath bring me first upon this shore hath my maid's garments. He upon some action is now in durance in Malvolio's suit.
He shall enlarge him. Send Valvolio hither. I heal a poor gentleman. He's much distract.
He's here with a letter to you.
Open it and read it.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me. You have put me into darkness, yet I have your own letter that reduced me to the semblance I put on. The madly used Malvolio.
See him delivered, Fabian. Bring him hither. My lord, so please you these things further thought on, to think of me as well as sister as a wife.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
A sister, you are she.
Is this the madman?
Madame,
How now, Malvolio?
Madame, you have done me wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. I pray you, peruse that letter. You must not now deny that it is your hand, and tell me, in the modesty of honor, why you have given me such clear lights of favor, and why you have suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in the dark house, visited by the priest, made the most notorious kick and goal that e'er intervention played on. Tell me why!
Malvolio! This is not my writing. But out of question is Maria's hand. This practice hath most shrewdly passed upon thee.
Good madam, hear me speak. Most freely I confess myself and Sir Toby set this device against Malvolio here, upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts that we have set against him. Maria wrote the letter at Sir Toby's great importance, in recompense whereof he hath married her.
Poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. I was once Sir Topaz, sir, but that's all one. Do you remember? Madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? And now, the whirligig of time has brought on his revenges.
I'll be revenged on the whole pack of you!
He hath been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him and entreat him to a peace. Cesario, come. For so shall be while you are man. But when in other habits you are seen, Orsino's mistress and his fancy's queen.